Hello guys, hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to Pandas, and this is class 2 of Pandas. And in this session, we are going to talk about series, Pandas series. Series is a one-dimensional label array capable of holding data of any type. It can be integer, string, float, Python, objects, etc. The access labels are collectively called index, and pandas.series. A pandas series can be created using this container. So, pandas series can be created by using this container. What is the container? Container is pandas dot series of data, comma index, comma d type, and comma copy. Where in data, where data is data takes various forms like empty array, list, or constant, and the index is the values must be unique and hashable same length as data, and the default np.range if no index is passed, and data type dtype dtype is for data type. If none, data type will be inferred, and the copy data default will be false, right? And a series can used in various inputs like array, distinct, scalar value, or constant. Now, let's create an empty series, a basic series which can be created in empty series. Let's open the Jupyter notebook and we'll create a empty series. Here we start pandas, empty series, right? First, what we got to do it here is import the pandas library and avancing as PD. I use PD. If you want, you can use different. Import pandas as PD. S is equal to PD dot series and print off S. Let's execute this. So this is the first time we are importing pandas here, so it's gonna take some time to execute the code. So we have an error. I think error is at this S. It should be a capital S. Let's check the error. The model pandas had no attribute series. Yeah, that's the case. Let's execute it again. So series is, this is our empty series. Now we'll create a series from ND array. Create a series from ND array. Right. If data is an ND array, then index passed must be of the same length, right? If no index is passed, then by default index will be range of n, where n is array length. That is 0, 1, 2, 3. It can be anything. Let's check this out in an example. Look, first we'll import pandas as pd, import numpy as np, then data is equal to np dot array of A, comma B, comma C, comma D, and S is equal to PD dot series of data. Now I'll print of S. Let's execute this and see what do we have. We have np dot array. Only two non-keyword arguments accepted. Only two non-keyword arguments. Teacher. Two non-keyword arguments are accepted. It means that we have to use this in square brackets. Right now I'll execute this code. It should work. Right, there it is. In this result, we did not pass any index, right? We can see that. So by default, it assigned the indexes ranging from 0 to len data minus 1, that is 0 to 3. Right. Now, we'll check out with another example. I'll copy this first three lines and paste it here. And S is equal to PD dot series of data, comma, index is equal to. Here I'm assigning the index. Right. Now I'll say print of S. Let's see. So in our previous example, the index starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, and here I have assigned the index as 100, 101, 102, 103. Clear? Now we'll create a series from distance. A, a tick can be passed as input, and if no index is specified, then the dictionary keys are taken in a sorted order to construct index. If index is passed, the values in data corresponding to the labels in the index will be pulled out. Let's see that. Import pandas as PD, import numpy as np. Data is equal to, in dictionary we use flower brackets, a is equal to 0, comma b colon 1, comma c colon 2. S is equal to PD dot series of data, print of S. Right, I'll execute this. So what we have here, A is equal to 0, B is equal to 1, C is equal to 2. Clear? Let's create a series from scalar. Let's check our scalar, right? Create a series from scalar. All right. If data is a scalar value, an index must be provided. The value will be repeated to match the length of index. For example, import pandas as PD, import numpy as np. S is equal to PD dot series of I comma index is equal to 0 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3, and now print of S. Let's print this out. See, we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the series will be 5. So accessing data from series with position. Data in the series can be accessed similar to that in an ND array. Right, let's check this out with an example in our Jupyter notebook. Accessing data from series with position. Let's import pandas as pd. S is equal to pd dot series value 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 and comma index is equal to I'll take index as A, B, C, D and E. These are all my index. And in this example, I want to retrieve the first element as we already know that counting starts from 0 from the array, which means the first element is stored at 0th position and so on. So retrieve the first element. Let's see how we are going to retrieve the first element. Retrieve the first element. Right now, it's simple. Print of s of 0. So I need the first element. First element is 1, and if I type for second element is 2. In the same way, if I type the fourth element, it will give 5. For first element, the counting starts with 0. Remember that. And let's try with another example. In this example, I want to retrieve the first 3 elements in the series. If A is inserted in front of it, all items from that index onwards will be extracted. If two parameters with between them is used, items between the two indexes, not including the top index. So that means in this example, see it here. So what I want to retrieve the first 3 elements, only first 3 elements. So that will be print of s till 3. So 3, the ending point will be always -1. So that will be 0, 1, 2. So it will be A, B, C. I'll comment it here. Retrieve the first 3 element. Right. Let's try with retrieving the last 3 element. Retrieve the last element. How we'll do that? We'll use the same thing and we use print of s of -3 column. Let's see. So last 3 elements, we'll check in the code. So what we have C, D, E. Last 3 E, D, C. These are our last 3. 4, 5, 4, 3 are last. So -3. Starting from -1, -2, -3. Right? So now next topic, retrieve data using label index. Label index. A series is like a fixed size dictionary in that you can get and set values by index label. Get and set values by index label. Now let's try that. Now retrieve a single element using index label value. Let's import Pandas as PD and S is equal to PD. I'll use the same code as what we have used it previously. That will be handy for us to understand it. I'll copy this line. Yes. Right. And now I'll retrieve the single element using index label value. Single element using index label value. In our previous example, we have used it as the index value. Now, if I want to retrieve B, I'll use B. So B value is 2. If I use C, it will display C value. Right. Let's see. Now, retrieve multiple elements using a list of index label values. So if you want to retrieve multiple elements, how you do that? Right. Simple. Print what elements you want to execute. A, C, and I'll go for E. Right. ACE135. Right. I'll execute this. So we have an error here. Why we have an error? For single we used single square bracket. For multiple we need to use double square bracket. Something like this, right? I'll execute this. So what we have, A is 1 and C is 3 and E is 5, 135. Clear? Let's try one more example. If a label is not contained, an exception is raised. Let's see that. Let's try retrieve multiple elements which is not contained. It's simple, print of S of F. So we don't have F, so we'll try it. So what do we have? We have exception. Exception, what is our exception? Let's see at the bottom. Key error, F. Right guys, is it clear? Let's see what do you have. Right. So this is the end of today's session. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any doubts, feel free to contact me. Till then, we'll take care. I'll join you in next Pandas class. Bye bye.